Hey you guys, welcome back to the All Green channel. I'm so happy that you've joined me today. We've got a ton of amazing and big updates from the AMA yesterday. I didn't get a chance to record it, sorry about that. I was a little bit late to it, but we've got the summary from the team that we're going to dive into today in a quick video and hopefully just update everybody. There's even been updates since those updates. So hang on, we will go through it right now. So, if you haven't had a chance to read through it, do it yourself. It's posted on Twitter. It's also on the Telegram. But let's just go through it together. We'd like to first start off by saying that we appreciate everyone in our community for being so patient while we work on building our brand. Super important, right? Brand for a long-term company it's vital. So the time it takes in the beginning to build it is super important. It has been a hectic couple of months with tons of meetings to get everything aligned to prepare for Green Life Energy to deliver on its promised utilities. We're very optimistic about the future of our vision, and we cannot wait to move forward with this journey ahead of us. Down below, we will be listing important updates that our investors need to thoroughly understand. So we're going to go through those. New contract. New token contract. We have created a new contract for our token that will address sustainability to ensure that our token can sustain with big buys and sells on the chart. This new token will have an LP tax on buys and sells to feed back to liquidity and create a much more sustainable liquidity. So let's think about that for a minute. First of all, it might sound scary. It is not scary. I've gone through several migrations and other tokens and other contracts. It's real easy, and these guys are going to do it super easy. You don't actually have to do anything except add the new contract address into your wallet once it's been launched. That's it. The team's going to airdrop everything to us as holders. They're going to, at a certain date, and it's going to be up in a little bit here, they're going to take a snapshot of what everybody holds, and then they're going to airdrop it right to your address. So everything's on the blockchain. Everybody can see what everyone else has. So the team's just going to take a snapshot and deploy the new contract, make it public, and airdrop you the same amount of tokens as you started with the first contract. Then what do you do with the old contract? You just remove it from your wallet so you don't see it. That's all. It's still going to be on the blockchain. They can't take that off. It's there forever, but it's not going to be worth anything. The new contract, the new tokens that you will receive will be worth the same amount as what they took the snapshot of. So the value is going to stay the same. Everything's going to be super easy. So don't worry about that. LP, liquidity pool. Why are they doing it? Well, this is the main reason is to address the liquidity pool, the liquidity, making sure that there's money behind buys and sells. See, when there's not a lot of money in the liquidity, a single big buy or a single big sell can drastically affect the chart and the price. And so by adding more liquidity into the contract, that price stabilization is there. It's a little bit less of an impact on the price and on the chart. Say if one of our whales decides to sell, that's going to have a lot less impact on the price if there's more money behind it in the liquidity. So that's why they're doing it. They're changing the tokenomics. I know we've talked about passive income in the past. It will actually not be any more reflections, and that's okay. I'm going to tell you why. In fact, I think it's even better doing it this way, because instead of passive income coming in through reflections, a certain percentage of the buys and sells, the tax that's charged, it's going to be a 4% buy, 4% sell. That gets added into the liquidity instead of coming back to holders. Now, how it was set up in version 1 in this first contract that we're still using, it was not sustainable. We just couldn't keep doing that forever. Literally, you're just going to run out of tokens at some point, or the liquidity will drop so low that every buy and sell would drastically affect the price. So this was a very needed change, and with the first contract, we couldn't just change it. So we had to do a new contract, and it's perfectly fine. Now, why did I say it might even be better by not having those reflections? Well, guess what? Big exchanges aren't doing reflection tokens right now. And frankly, with all this great news coming up, hopefully that we see, the contract with Turkey, the Turkey company come through just fine. And by the way, everything is sounding super positive. There hasn't been any confirmation in the AMA, but we did hear John was going to Turkey. Why would he be going to Turkey, right? If there was no contract there or no positive future. So he's going to Turkey. Didn't say when, maybe a couple weeks, just a guess, but super encouraging stuff. So by getting our token listed on exchanges, we're talking about adding holders, adding money into our liquidity with every buy and sell, and just having the overall price of our token increase. Now, what's that do? Along with the buys and sells, there's going to be some kind of portion of the tax that goes to our green energy projects. And the more money coming in to that, the faster we can put projects out in the real world, generating electricity, working with our future wallet, our future application. We're going to be able to put real utility in faster. And I don't want to make this sound like it's going to be overnight, guys. It's going to take a while to establish things, but we've got our brand. We've got a brand new token contract that has been and is in the process of getting audited by TechRate. Okay. And this is the beginning. They're going to start with a TechRate audit, secure and fast and affordable. Great place to start. And then we've been told that it will then further, after launch, I believe, because they don't want to wait for it, get sent to CerTic, which is widely accepted as the number one auditing company. So that's going to CerTic, but they just want to get something in there pretty quickly, pretty affordable, something that's affordable, and to give all of us holders just the ease of mind that the contract is not super. I don't believe it's been changed a whole lot, but we are going to be able to modify those tokenomics moving forward. All right, let's keep going here. I get sidetracked pretty easily. Trading deadline. Okay. The deadline for trading on the previous token to qualify for a 1-to-1 airdrop will be on the 7th of May. Okay, so don't be buying anything after the 7th of May. In fact, on the first contract. In fact, I would probably just buy before the 7th altogether, not wait last minute, and get your tokens at the point, earlier on, and then they're going to take that snapshot, and that's basically what they're talking about right here. Okay. Any buys or sells after this time will not qualify for an airdrop on the new token due to us doing a snapshot that will show who the current holders are in that time. If you sell after the snapshot, it will be recorded and you will not qualify for the airdrop on the new token. Okay, so again, make sure you hit this deadline if you want to purchase anything. Okay, and I think there's good reason to purchase ahead of time. We'll get there. Unstaking. Okay, forget unstaking. News as of this morning is we're being directed and asked to unstake as soon as possible. So after this video, guys, go ahead and go into the GNL staking and unstake your tokens, unstake your liquidity pairing, go back into Pancake Swap and separate that liquidity token. Go back into, I've got a video of it, as well as go onto the Telegram. There's instructions on how to do it. Okay, so go back in my videos and take a look if you're wondering how to unstake. Or go on the Telegram and follow their instructions. Okay, but do that as soon as possible, guys. I think they're having a major drawdown on the existing tokens, and just everybody's doing it at once in preparation of this. And we can't have that liquidity pairings back on version 1 of the old contract when we're going to move to a new contract. So they just need to get that all cleaned up. Presale. We will be holding a presale on Unicrypt to raise more funds for liquidity to add to the new token. The presale price will be the price of the token when we take the snapshot. The direction that we choose moving forward is due to expecting the big news with the Turkey contract, and the announcement of what the deal entails will be made shortly after the new token launch. We also have some really good news to announce on day 1 of the new token launch. We can never express how grateful we are to have such an amazing community that will stick by us as we create this global brand. We're very optimistic for the future. Awesome. So, some good stuff right there, right? Expectation of big news. I love those words, okay? That's not a promise. It's just expectation. It's just we're still hoping that everything works out, but it sounds encouraging to me. So take that for what you will. This isn't financial advice. And let's see. They're going to be holding a pre-sale. So basically, what this is for, it's nothing we have to do, but you can if you want to get involved. They're doing a small pre-sale. It sounded like 8 million tokens, maybe. It wasn't a huge amount. I mean, it's a lot for holders like us, but as far as the liquidity part of it, it's not a huge amount. What they want to do is launch the new contract with this pre-sale, hopefully pick up some new holders, and then everything from the pre-sale goes back into the liquidity to kickstart our new token and have a strong liquidity backing of the new token before or right as we are making this partnership with the Turkey company. The hope is because we're expecting some big buys, some big things happening once the news is mass marketed. And we've been told before there's going to be marketing on our side, probably through YouTube and a lot of other little ways on the internet, as well as marketing from the company, the energy company itself. So marketing brings in volume, marketing brings in new holders, and then guess what, guys? New holders mean the more holders we have, the stronger liquidity, the more higher market cap we have, the more likely it is for us to get onto big exchanges. Okay, so great stuff there. While the way I look at it, guys, and like I said, take it as what you want, but the way I look at it is we're trading in our reflections for the possibility and the probability of a greater token value, okay, and the longevity of our project, the longevity of our company. Because if we have a weak liquidity, it will fail eventually. But as we build in, we put into these measures all this new liquidity, all this money coming back into the company to support it, we are going to last for a long, long, long time. And like they said, it's going to be a global brand. So once we get an energy company on board with it, which I believe to be soon, but again, it's just a belief, I think we're in great shape, guys. So anyways, I'm super excited. Hit me in the comments with questions, okay? I'm trying to get more of the community into Discord. Again, I'm not part of the team, but I would love to implement maybe some more voice chats, just informal. There's here, I'll show you. There is a channel right down here, voice channel, general. Okay, so I was in there with a friend of mine yesterday, actually. So it's a great way to just hang out, trade some ideas, maybe ask questions and get answers in voice, so you don't have to do the chat in Telegram or just chat text. Anyways, just an idea. Hit me in the comments, subscribe if you don't already, and I appreciate you following along. Take care.